Okay, so this is amazing for me. Grew up watching
The legend.
the legend. That is, I can't believe it.
Listen, this is a wild moment. I remember when you fought Steve Collins, and that went the way it went. And I was a little boy, and I cried when you lost, bro.
I'm telling
I
you.
was invested. I was in tears.
Oh my God, this is like.
this is a big
So let
moment.
me stay in the moment. So obviously, Nigel Benn was calling everyone out, and he was talking about the rematch. Was that close? You and him, because he said there was a lot of there was negotiations. If there was a percentage of how close it was, what we talking?
It's not fair to say that it was close because there are issues with former participants of this great game that are challenging. So effectively, if you think of it, your body is an instrument of which you wear and tear. Now, if you live a normal life, then effectively, your knees will start hurting at maybe 80 years old.
Yeah.
Well, effectively, when you're a fighter, you're running, I was running like 7.5 miles a day for 10 years. So wear and tear, you can't see the damage that's actually going on.
Yeah.
So, yes, we may look on the outside as though, he looks, skin's good, he seems to have his shoulders, doesn't look like he's lost a six-pack, may have a 4 underneath there, okay? But all is not as it seems.
Yeah.
Your bones are brittle from all that road work.
Yes.
You can't produce what you produced in your 50s or your 40s, what you did in your 20s.
Yeah.
And so, was it really ever in play? No.
Okay.
I may have wanted to,
Yeah.
which moves me now to this subject matter. The fact that fighters may have to go back to the well is a travesty and a tragedy
Okay.
because you're only doing it for the one reason, the money. Because you can't produce what you were when you're young. 1, 2, you're destroying your own legacy.
Is that what your ITV move with Junior is all about then?
I don't understand.
So we're talking about legacy and not having to go to the world.
You guys are basically, there's the Eddie Hearn route, there's a Sky Sports Matchroom Boxing, but you guys are kind of gone ITV, you're paving your own type of route and stuff.
My son is signed to PBC,
Okay. Oh, okay.
and that's what I engineered
Okay.
because it was the right way to go.
Yeah.
His promoter, the contract that he signed with him, unlike others, PBC will not work against him within the contract.
Okay.
They'll work with him.
Okay.
And they'll work to protect him. And they give wholesale, so you get bigger numbers.
Okay.
This is because the founder of this organization had a family member who was misused. And so he made it so that he didn't want any fighters he looks after to be misused.
I understand exactly.
Okay,
what you're saying.
so, look here now.
That's it. Give us that patois.
So, here I am looking to find the best for my son. So I say to you, follow me. Because I'm a former you, if you are a fighter. I'm a former you. Okay, and I know who and what they are. And, do I hold anything against them? Absolutely not. God bless them. They are making money. Nothing personal, it's just business.
That's it.
Although it hurts to the individual who's been there and put them where they are. You see me? Come.
I'm saying, so it's I'm not gonna lie, it's a surreal moment. Here we go. We got Junior in the house. How you doing, bro? London in the house.
Okay.
London in the house.
The British boy.
Yeah. Undefeated.
Come on.
Sorry, because it's a big moment. It's a big moment. We can't believe it.
You are a journalist?
No, so
We're a podcast.
You're still a journalist.
Okay, we're journalists now.
take it.
We're journalists now.
It's a synonym for the same thing. Okay, so
Yeah.
therefore, as a professional, yeah, you gotta you
Pattern up.
You can't show that.
Get
you're-
emotional.
You
Okay.
can't show that. You gotta be objective. And get what the viewers want to hear. So,
All right. So this is it.
Chris.
When you fighting Callum Smith, man?
Callum Smith.
I went too much. I went too journalistic.
Why would you ask him that? He's a fighter. I am the manager.
Okay.
I'm media affairs.
All right.
And I'm
When we
middleweight now. I'm moving down.
are you getting down?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not in the super middleweight division anymore, so Callum Smith is not on the radar right now. I'm looking to dominate the middleweight division at
Yep.
160. My next fight is December 7th, New York, Barclays Center, against Matt Korobov, and it's going to be a hell of a fight.
Now, you've been away from since the James DeGale fight, which was impressive. Like, what's been a reason for the long layoff?
I've been away. I've been in the gym. You know, I've been working hard, perfecting my craft. Boxing is a fickle sport. You know, sometimes you don't get what you want in terms of, you know, fight schedule. I wanted to fight 3 times this year. I'm only fighting twice. Next year, I think I'll be a lot more active now that we've got the ball rolling out here. But yeah, very happy with the opponent, very happy with the venue, finally being able to fight here in America.
It's a big fight. It's a really big.
It's a massive fight, and it's Barclays Center, New York. I've always wanted to fight in New York. You know, that's huge. So I'm very excited.
What's the adjustment been like with the new trainer? I know you had like one fight now, but now you're kind of in the fold now for this year. What's it been like?
We've smoothed out the edges, and it's working very well. And training out here, especially in Vegas at Floyd's gym, you know, in and around a lot of great fighters, great trainers, and it rubs off. It's a dedicated system they have out here. There's a lot of good gyms actually out here in Las Vegas. A lot of people think that, you know, Vegas is just parties and girls and clubs and gambling. But, you know, outside of the strip, you have a real boxing mecca. And I'm having a lot of fun out here.
I feel that, man.
Listen.
Do you feel the pressure to make another statement in this fight? Because obviously, we know you got your naysayers. Like, does that pressure ever get to you to the point where you're like, I want to look a certain way with this win? It's not just like winning anymore. It's like how you win, so they can't say the things they say.
I'm always making a statement in a fight.
That was a statement.
Yeah, that was a statement. But you know, as a fighter, your job should always be to make a statement. You should never go into a fight thinking, I'm just going to do what I can, do the bare minimum, and get past it. You want to go out there and stop these guys and excite the crowd. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, listen, we know you got business to do. Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.
All the best. You're amazing. There you go. We're back again. So he's teaching us. Even now we're teaching because I'm not excited no more.
We appreciate it.
There we go.
Okay, so this Matt Kobarov, 7th of December in New York. So
Why did you choose him, by the way? He came off a pretty good showing against Charlo. Is that a reason? Because I know you want Charlo afterwards.
We have a management team, and so effectively now it's not me actually steering.
Okay, so you're stepping back in a way.
It's not that I'm stepping back. I'm leaving it to the masters. Okay. You got to remember, as I say, this PBC. They work with you. So the people they're picking and the things and decisions they're making are my own. It's just that I'm not talking because they have brains, which suits the fighter.
Yeah.
You see me? So, Britain's brilliant, and we love Britain, okay? But I have to, again, as a former participant, I have to do my best to give him what I think is going to be conducive to a career that's going to leave him in a position that he wants to be in. And things don't always work out. Things rarely work out like that, in fact.
Yes.
If you are being led by people who don't know about boxing. They know about the business of boxing. They know about the way in which you can transact so many different businesses out of the boxing. But they don't know about the art, the craft, and the life.
So can I ask you? So obviously you have your other son Seb. He had two fights, pretty much one a year, I would say. Is he still continuing the boxing career, or has he decided to step away from it?
That's not something I can answer.
Okay.
It's too in depth.
Yeah.
You know, it's too in depth. You know, I would perhaps tell you this. You know, when you're born onto the planet, you have a dad. Okay, now all the mistakes that the dad made, you're supposed to listen to those mistakes, son, and not make them. Now, if you don't listen, then you will be taught. Life will teach you what it taught the father. Or, Ayad, if you can't hear, you go feel.
I got a question. Now, I'm a comedian. My mum is also a comedian, and the pressure of following in her footsteps at times has been like, okay, I'm walking. People have an expectation of me which is beyond my years of experience. How have you seen Junior manage it now compared to how when he first started out? Because as a Eubank fan, watching Eubank Jr., I was excited. And he came out the yellow shorts, jumped over the ropes. He moved like you in a lot of ways.
Yes.
So I had the excitement of, oh my gosh, Senior's back, when I had to get to know a new fighter. Like, how have you seen him deal with that mentally?
Junior is his own man. Okay, and what's the word? The word is that he is. The word is he's his own man. You see, and as he's my son, you know, there are words I could use, but then it would be misinterpreted.
Okay.
He's his own man. Okay, I'm going to close the interview because I'm too philosophical. And it's just, no, but yeah, but well, I always do. But I'm saying you ask me a question, you know, the way a young person is to be towards their elders isn't so much the same as it was.
Yeah.
And so they actually want to learn the hard way. And it's, you know, if I talk to you about the fact as I feel, you know, this boxing, have you ever heard anyone call it an almost exact science? So this is where I am. So when you're not following, you know, everything I say, you know, if you go off track like this much, like a centimeter, it could be disaster. And it's been proven to be that in the past. So, you know, what can I say? Well, you know what? You know, if you can't hear, you go feel. All right, so that's one. Two is, you had to learn the hard way. Well, good, but you've learned. So don't make the mistake again. I'm sorry you didn't listen.
Yes.
But now you've learned the hard way. Now you should be able to go clear. At Jamaica, we say, I'm gone clear.
I'm gone clear.
Thank you so much for your time. Really respect you. And we're better now. We've learned. Wow. Look after yourself.